So we just dumped the tanks again, and things didn't go quite as smoothly backing it in today, and I'll show you why in a minute. But we also have some projects we want to do that we wanted to show you. Yeah, more projects. Some inside and some outside. We need your help. Let's go down that road. Everything goes as planned. You should be able to get them right on these boards here if he lines it up right. Usually he does, but today looks like we're a little off. Yep. You need to go over this way more, about 8 inches. My job is just to stand here and have him see me in his rear view mirror. Okay, now we look like we're lining up better. Oh, that looks good. Okay, wait, just a second. Okay. A little more. There. Okay, this side shows how off we are, because that means the tire is hanging over a little bit too much. You should be able to see the board, and we're seeing too much board on this side and not enough on the other. Be right in the middle of the board. Try again. Whoop! Too far. And up. Good. Good on this side. Let's check the other side. Ah, how'd that happen? Boards must have gotten moved. If we were just backing into the driveway, it wouldn't be a big deal. But the trick is we're trying to get it onto these boards here. And that will keep us from having any water around the tires or anything. So that's the trick right now, is that we're just not quite getting on the boards today for some reason. Usually he backs right up on them and it's just really good, but it's not always perfect every time. Okay, so we reposition the boards. That side, oh. Gary added that little board there. Sometimes you just gotta do a few extra little things that we don't normally do. There. Okay. It's in the middle. It's in the middle. Let's see if the other one's on the other side. Should be. That's what we were going for. When you have the tires right in the middle, not hanging off, not forward, right in the middle. That was the longest it's ever taken us, and it must be the one time I filmed it. So this is the rear stabilizers, and this is what Gary has to do each time with those. The front ones come down by power, but these have to be done manually. Hard work?
Half done.
Half done. Gotta do one more. So I'll show you this one from the beginning.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
Yeah. See, you know, people wonder how we get our exercise, and I don't know what equipment that would be equal to, but I'd say it's a little bit of a workout for the arms.
Sure.
And I'm holding my phone without any support, so that's got to be something too, right? Holding a steady arm.
Still don't have that selfie stick, do we?
No, we don't.
Valentine's Day is coming.
Yeah, well, we have other priorities that I guess that just keep coming up instead. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here today in Texas. We were supposed to be a high of 60, but I think last I looked it was 70. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
It's really hard. I don't know. January, the end of January. Yeah, 70. Somebody has to do it. Anyway, hello faithful people. I'm Maureen.
I'm Gary, and we are basking in the warmth of Texas sunshine.
And because we have been stationary for a while, if you haven't been watching our channel, you want to subscribe and check out all our videos. We are stationary because Gary is serving a congregation here in Fredericksburg, Texas, and so we're going to be here for a little while. But we've been exploring and doing some things, and you know, when you're sitting, you tend to start seeing things that should be done, things that could be improved. You've already seen how we're thinking about changing the floors. Let me show you some other things we got planned. Okay, so a few things outside. Last year we did a lot of things that Gary, for instance, he fixed this. He made new things for the screws to go into, and it's holding up really well. He did it with fiberglass mesh that you use for cars, and it's really been holding up very well. Looks a lot better. These decals, we're pretty sure they're decals because they do peel off, but somebody told us that it could be a certain kind of paint that is on here that's just a layer of this paint, so we're not sure. Maybe it would help if we called Jayco and found out what they used on this particular model. But if anybody knows how to get some of these off, because they're peeling and they're getting worn out, and I'm not crazy about them anyway. This one's really faded here. You can see how much darker it is here and how much lighter it is here. Darker here, lighter, and over here. Would love to just remove them. My dream would be to get rid of all the decals and put like little shutters on either side, paint shutters on either side of the windows, and put a pretend flower box underneath here. Wouldn't that be cool? And then paint the door so it looks like a regular door instead of the decals. Right now we have it like this, but see, wouldn't that be cool? Get those stripes off of there and just paint it to look more like a door. Are you with me? Okay, there's more. Here's another section here that's really bad. We gotta just peel those off, but there's a film underneath all of it. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm guessing it's the residue, but if anybody has any suggestions other than using a heat gun, that we would have to rent or get from somebody. Let me show you the other side. This one I pick away at every once in a while, but you can see there's a line here. It doesn't feel like there's anything there. I think it might just be traces of this. I don't think it's anything sticking on there. So I want that off there. I want to paint that, make it look nicer, more white like the rest of this. And here's the other bumper that Gary did. It's the wheel cover. Look at that. It's just, he really made it look so nice compared to what it was. Did a great job on that. Then there's the back. Okay, this is like a fiberglass kind of thing. And it's almost like a cardboard. Some people just take these things completely off and leave the window exposed. We've given that some thought. But what I'd really like to be able to do is to paint that white and put our Roads of Faith logo on there. Wouldn't that be cool when we're going down the road? And then we also want to replace this because we haven't been able to clean it up. So it just needs to be replaced. We just want to spruce it up, make it look nicer, look a little fresher. Okay, back to the floor situation. What we did is we went back to Home Depot and I picked up extra samples so I could have 4 of each to get a better idea of what they look like. Unfortunately, this one that a few of you like, they only had that one little square, and that's all I have to work with. So I'm looking at these 2. We're keeping the cupboards as they are, as you know, and we're going to be changing out the handles. We've made a decision on that. You'll have to stay tuned for that to see what we decided to do and how we're going to do it. But we need some help with the flooring again. What do you think? This one, I really like this whitewashed kind of look to it. They both have a nice grain in them. This one's called a barrel wood. I kind of like that one too. I don't know. But we're going to be putting it through the whole kitchen and living room. Let me show you the space we're talking about. This is the shower here, and the bathroom door is here. It goes into the bathroom. So we're going to be doing the hallway, the bathroom, and down into the living room. See our great big living room we have here? And the kitchen. We're going to leave the bedroom as it is. So that's the space we're looking at. But we have another idea. Something that's been bugging me. Let's see what you think about this idea. Okay, I'm sitting on the couch right now. And what I'm seeing across from me is that. And I keep thinking there's got to be a better way to use that space. So what I've been thinking, I have a lot of time on my hands, don't I? What I've been thinking is it's so nice to have a place for people to sit across from us when we have someone here. We don't have any place for them to sit. And so we don't usually sit and visit in our house. We just don't have, it's not conducive to having company. How's that for a thought? Anyway, so what I want to do is, this is a wheel well down here. And the wheel well goes under this cabinet. This cabinet is just a joke. We have things in here that we forget about or we haven't been needing or using. It really isn't the best use of space. In fact, there's things in there I could probably get rid of very easily. And the same with this part up in here. I keep our essential oils in there. I have a little boom box in there because, you know, for like playing CDs and stuff. And I just don't have a lot of use for some of the things in here. So this is a lot of that's going to go. We've given some thought to making this corner into a desk. And then we wouldn't have things that are always on the table when I'm working on things or Gary's working on things. We would just have a little desk here and we could keep our laptop on up there. But now today I came up with another idea. So we thought about how can we make this stronger? How can we make this into a bench seat of some kind? But we've got a window here and we have electrical. So we're working around those things. And we've got the wheel well. We also keep a fan that runs most of the time, and at night we're using this space heater while we're parked when we have electricity. If we don't have electricity, those things go underneath the couch, and we don't have those luxuries like we do right now. So the thought that came to my mind was one of two things. One was to just take this cabinet and cut it down this way, straight across, so that the whole thing here would just go straight across. And then we could use this cabinet door on it, and we could just maybe put some shelving in there that would be better used, and just keep that as a little cabinet, and then get a little chair here. And then if we had someone that came and wanted to eat with us, they could have the chair here, and we'd have a three-way thing going, which I really like that idea. So the other idea that I have for this corner that would increase seating would be to make this into a L shape. So this would stay as it is. This would be cut down lower, and it would go like an L shape, and we'd have like a little seating area here on this part, and then that could be facing the couch. And then we could maybe put like a hinged top on it, and we could, lift it up and have storage in there. Or we could have storage in the lower part of this. I don't know. Those are the ideas we have. And the reason we have to come up with a solution soon is because if we're going to be replacing the flooring, we have to know how much flooring to get, and we have to get the things out of here to put the flooring in so that the whole thing is done. Because you don't want to do it afterwards. You don't want to change things afterwards. So that's the dilemma. What should we do? One thing for sure, the carpeting is coming out. We're talking about how we can make a better step here, and one that maybe has hinges on the top so we can lift it up and we can use it for storage. That little wastebasket is for recycling, so we could put recycling in there. We could put shoes in there. We could do different things with that space, so we're going to be looking into that. While back, Kitty Fire Extinguishers had a recall on all their fire extinguishers. And so you were able to get a free one by contacting the company, and they sent you a free one. Well, the old one fit on a special thing right here, and it just kind of snugly fit into that. But the new one didn't fit in it, of course. So we have a plan for this, of what we're going to do different on that. We'd like to keep this open, but not be able to see everything that's in it. And the reason we want to keep it open is because when it gets really cold, and if we're boondocking and we don't have the heat, this goes to the pipes that go to the tub, to the shower. And we want to be able to keep that warm. So we have an idea for this, and we'll be showing you that. And the fire extinguisher had to go on a new mount, and that's all we could do with that. And as far as the table goes, we've been getting different ideas from different people, and we really appreciate your input on that. We think we've come up with a solution for this. It'll only cost $9 if it works out. And if it doesn't, well, we can use those items somewhere else. But keep watching for that, because I think we've got a solution for the table. And then if we do cut this down, we're talking about doing something different with this wall here, and then the same with this wall. So stay tuned. We've got all kinds of things coming up, and we'll show you our progress along the way. So we're not bored, are we?
Not yet, but we could work at it a little bit as soon as we get some time.
So much for retirement. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to end this, but we really would appreciate your input again. Leave some comments down below. You can also check out our Facebook page, and you can leave comments there too. Yeah, it's work in progress. We're making it our own, little by little. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that little subscribe button down below. And next to it is a little bell. If you ring the bell, you'll be notified every time a new video comes up. And until next time, God bless.